The power of a silent mind is a profound concept that has roots in various philosophical and spiritual traditions. It refers to the ability to quiet the incessant chatter of the mind, allowing for a state of inner stillness and clarity. The teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, particularly those centered around the power of a silent mind, have the potential to transform lives, offering a roadmap to achieving clarity, reducing stress, boosting creativity, improving decision-making, fostering mindfulness, strengthening intuition, building emotional resilience, and connecting to higher consciousness. Number 1. Achieve clarity and focus for enhanced understanding. In our busy lives filled with lots of information, getting clear and focused is like finding something valuable in a messy place. Musashi, with his martial skills and smart thoughts, tells us that to really understand things, we need to quiet our minds. When we stop thinking too much, we can see things more clearly and understand them better. Imagine a serene pond disturbed by ripples. The reflection becomes distorted. Similarly, the mind, when agitated, blurs our understanding of reality. Musashi invites us to still these mental ripples, to achieve a mental state akin to the calm pond. This tranquility not only enhances our perception of the external world, but also provides a mirror to introspect and understand our inner selves. To cultivate this mental stillness, Musashi recommends mindfulness practices, such as meditation. By regularly engaging in the art of silence, we hone our ability to focus, creating a mental sanctuary where understanding flourishes. In a world that bombards us with constant stimuli, cultivating a silent mind becomes a superpower, empowering us to navigate the complexities of life with unwavering clarity. In the silent mind, clarity becomes a beacon guiding us through the fog of confusion. It's not about acquiring more information, but about distilling the essence of what is truly significant. Musashi's teachings implore us to peel away the layers of noise, revealing the core of understanding that resides in the quiet recesses of our consciousness. As we tread the path illuminated by Musashi's wisdom, clarity ceases to be a distant ideal, but a living reality that transforms the way we perceive and interact with the world. The silent mind, like a finely tuned instrument, allows us to play the symphony of life with precision and harmony, each note resonating with the profound understanding that emerges from the depths of silence. Number 2. Reduce stress levels for a composed state of being. Stress, the silent adversary that creeps into our lives, eroding our well-being and sapping our vitality. Musashi, drawing from the discipline of the warrior, imparts a profound lesson on how to combat this modern plague: the power of a silent mind. The chaotic swirl of thoughts, worries about the future, and regrets about the past dissipate in the calm embrace of mental stillness. In the heart of a storm, a tree with flexible branches survives, while the rigid one breaks. Musashi teaches us to be like the flexible tree, adapting to the challenges without losing our composure. By cultivating a silent mind, we gain the ability to observe stressors without being entangled in their web. This detached observation is not indifference, but a source of strength, allowing us to respond to stressors with a composed and measured demeanor. Practical techniques such as deep breathing, visualization, and mindfulness, as advocated by Musashi, become our armor against stress. These are not mere coping mechanisms, but transformative tools that enable us to navigate the tumultuous seas of life with resilience and poise. As we embrace the teachings of Musashi, stress becomes a passing breeze, and our inner sanctuary remains untouched. The silent mind is not a shield that repels stress, but a lens that reframes our relationship with it. In the crucible of stillness, we learn to discern between the stressors we can control and those we cannot. Musashi's wisdom echoes in the corridors of our minds, reminding us that stress, when met with a silent mind, loses its power to dictate our emotional landscape. The silent mind becomes a sanctuary, a refuge where the storm of stress may rage outside, but within, we remain anchored in a composed state of being. In the symphony of life, stress becomes just one note, and with the silent mind as our conductor, we navigate the composition with grace and resilience. Number 3. Boost creativity for increased expression. Creativity, the spark that ignites innovation and fuels progress, often deludes those trapped in the cacophony of a restless mind. Musashi, the master tactician, recognizes the profound link between silence and creativity. In the silent mind, creativity unfurls its wings, soaring to new heights of expression. Picture a blank canvas awaiting the strokes of a painter. The silence in the artist's mind allows inspiration to flow freely, giving birth to masterpieces. Musashi encourages us to become artists of life, using the brush of a silent mind to paint our destinies with creativity and originality. The noisy mind, cluttered with incessant thoughts, stifles the creative process. Musashi's teachings guide us to clear this mental clutter, creating a fertile ground for ideas to germinate and blossom. Through meditation and mindfulness, we learn to tap into the wellspring of creativity within us, unearthing novel solutions to life's challenges. As we integrate the power of a silent mind into our daily lives, creativity becomes not just a sporadic visitor, but a constant companion. The ability to express ourselves creatively becomes a natural extension of our being, a testament to the transformative potential embedded in the wisdom of Musashi. In the silent mind, creativity is not a distant muse, but a familiar ally that walks beside us on the journey of life. The blank canvas of each day awaits our strokes, and with the silent mind as our guide, we become artists of existence, crafting our narratives with the vibrant hues of creativity. Musashi's teachings remind us that in the silence, the symphony of creativity plays, and when we attune our minds to its rhythm, life becomes a canvas awaiting the masterpiece of our expression. Number 4. Improve decision-making through enhanced discernment. Life is an intricate tapestry of decisions, each thread weaving the fabric of our destiny. The quality of these decisions determines the texture of our existence. Musashi, the strategic genius, imparts invaluable insights into the art of decision-making, revealing that the foundation lies in the silent mind. In the hustle and bustle of decision-making, the mind often succumbs to the pressure, clouded by doubt and fear. Musashi, drawing from the calm before a storm, urges us to find that serene space within ourselves before making decisions. The silent mind, free from the noise of insecurity and indecision, becomes a compass guiding us to the right path. Through the disciplined practice of mindfulness, we learn to observe our thoughts without being swayed by them. This impartial observation, fostered by a silent mind, is the bedrock of discernment. Musashi's teachings encourage us to cultivate discernment not only in major life decisions, but in the subtleties of everyday choices. Silence becomes the crucible where decisions are forged with clarity and purpose. In the stillness, we connect with our inner wisdom, aligning our choices with our authentic selves. As we navigate the intricate web of decisions, the silent mind becomes our trusted guide, ensuring that each step is a reflection of our truest aspirations. Decision-making is not a burdensome task, but a dance guided by the rhythm of the silent mind. Musashi's wisdom echoes in the corridors of choice, reminding us that decisions, when made with a silent mind, become not just markers on the map of life, but stepping stones towards a more authentic and purposeful existence. Number 5. Foster mindfulness and be fully present in the moment. The present moment, a fleeting yet potent juncture where life unfolds. How often do we let this precious moment slip through our fingers, consumed by regrets of the past or anxieties about the future? Musashi, the Stoic philosopher, beckons us to embrace the power of the present by cultivating mindfulness through a silent mind. In the clamor of daily life, it's easy to become entangled in the web of distractions, missing the nuances of the present. Musashi teaches us that the silent mind is the gateway to mindfulness, the practice of being fully present in the here and now. It's not a passive state, but an active engagement with life, an immersion in the richness of the present. Through meditation and mindfulness exercises, Musashi guides us to anchor ourselves in the present moment. The silent mind becomes the vessel that carries us across the river of time, allowing us to savor the beauty of each passing moment. In this state of mindfulness, we discover a reservoir of joy and fulfillment that transcends the temporal nature of existence. As we integrate the teachings of Musashi into our lives, mindfulness ceases to be a fleeting experience, but a continuous thread weaving through the fabric of our days. The power of the silent mind, the anchor of mindfulness, transforms the mundane into the extraordinary, and the ordinary into the extraordinary. In the silent mind, the present moment is not a fleeting interlude, but the very fabric of our being. Each breath, each step, becomes a dance with the symphony of existence. Musashi's teachings echo in the silence, reminding us that the richness of life unfolds not in the past or future, but in the silent embrace of the present moment. Number 6. Strengthen intuition for better trust in instincts. Intuition, the silent whisper of the soul, often drowned amidst the clamor of a restless mind. Musashi, the warrior poet, recognizes the profound wisdom embedded in our instincts and teaches us that the silent mind is the conduit through which intuition speaks loudest. In the quietude of a silent mind, the intuitive voice emerges, guiding us with an innate wisdom that transcends rational thought. Musashi encourages us to listen to this silent guidance, to trust the instincts that arise when the mind is free from the noise of doubt and skepticism. Intuition, he asserts, is not a mystical force, but a natural aspect of our being, waiting to be acknowledged and embraced. Through mindfulness practices, we sharpen the blade of intuition, honing it to a keen edge that cuts through the fog of uncertainty. The silent mind becomes the canvas on which intuition paints its vivid strokes, offering us a reliable compass in the labyrinth of life's choices. Trusting our instincts doesn't mean recklessness. It's a nuanced dance between rationality and intuition. Musashi's teachings guide us to strike this balance, fostering a symbiotic relationship between the logical mind and the intuitive heart. As the silent mind becomes our ally, intuition becomes not just a random occurrence, but a dependable guide, lighting the path to our true north. In the silent mind, intuition is not a distant echo, but a constant hum, a melody that harmonizes with the symphony of life. Musashi's wisdom resonates in the chambers of intuition, reminding us that in the stillness, the soul speaks, and when we attune our ears to its rhythm, life becomes a journey guided by the unwavering trust in our innate wisdom. Number 7. Build emotional resilience for handling challenges. Life, with its ebbs and flows, presents an array of challenges that test the mettle of our emotional resilience. Musashi, the indomitable swordsman, imparts lessons in navigating the stormy seas of emotions with the silent mind as our anchor. Emotional resilience, he teaches, is not the absence of emotions, but the mastery of their currents. In the face of adversity, the silent mind stands as an unwavering fortress, allowing us to observe our emotions without being swept away by them. Musashi's wisdom guides us to embrace our emotions, acknowledging them without succumbing to their tumultuous currents. The silent mind becomes the sanctuary where emotions are felt deeply yet navigated with grace. Mindfulness practices become our allies in building emotional resilience. By bringing our attention to the present moment, we detach from the stories woven by our emotions, seeing them as passing clouds in the vast sky of consciousness. The silent mind, like a skilled navigator, guides us through the emotional tempest, ensuring that we emerge from challenges stronger and more resilient. As we embody the teachings of Musashi, emotional resilience ceases to be a distant ideal, but a tangible quality woven into the fabric of our being. The silent mind becomes our anchor in the face of life's storms, a source of strength that allows us to dance with the winds of emotion without losing our center. In the silent mind, emotions are not adversaries but companions on the journey of self-discovery. Each rise and fall becomes a note in the melody of resilience. Musashi's wisdom echoes in the corridors of emotional resilience, reminding us that strength is not found in resistance, but in the embrace of the ever-changing currents of our emotional landscape. Number 8. Connect to higher consciousness for heightened awareness. Beyond the realm of the mundane lies the vast expanse of higher consciousness, a state of awareness that transcends the limits of the individual self. Musashi, the sage of the sword, beckons us to explore this elevated state through the power of a silent mind. In the stillness, we connect to a universal consciousness that permeates all of existence. Silence, for Musashi, is not merely the absence of noise, but a gateway to the divine. Through meditation and contemplation, he invites us to pierce the veil of everyday reality and glimpse the profound interconnectedness of all things. The silent mind becomes the bridge to higher realms of consciousness, where individuality dissolves and unity prevails. As we delve into the realm of higher consciousness, our awareness expands beyond the confines of the ego. We become witnesses to the grand tapestry of existence, each thread intricately woven into the fabric of the cosmos. The silent mind, honed through disciplined practice, becomes the key that unlocks the door to this expansive awareness. Practical exercises, such as mindfulness meditation and reflective contemplation, serve as vehicles for this journey to higher consciousness. Musashi's teachings guide us on this path, reminding us that the silent mind is not a destination but a vessel that carries us towards the infinite shores of universal awareness. In the silent mind, we transcend the limitations of individuality and touch the essence of the collective consciousness. Each moment becomes a communion with the divine, a dance with the cosmic rhythms that echo in the stillness. Musashi's wisdom reverberates in the realms of higher consciousness, reminding us that in the silent mind, we not only discover our true selves, but also become harmonious notes in the symphony of the universe. The teachings of Miyamoto Musashi, encapsulated in the power of a silent mind, are a timeless guide for navigating the complexities of the human experience. Through the avenues of clarity, stress reduction, creativity, decision-making, mindfulness, intuition, emotional resilience, and connection to higher consciousness, Musashi's wisdom becomes a beacon, illuminating the path to a more fulfilled and purposeful life. In the quietude of a silent mind, we find the strength to face life's challenges with grace and resilience. We discover the wellspring of creativity that lies within, waiting to be expressed. Our decision-making becomes a reflection of inner wisdom, and our connection to the present moment deepens, bringing joy and fulfillment. Intuition becomes a trusted guide, and the silent mind opens the door to higher realms of consciousness. As we embark on the journey inspired by Miyamoto Musashi, let us remember that the power of a silent mind is not a distant ideal, but a living reality waiting to be embraced. In the midst of life's noise, let us find solace in the silence within, for it is in this stillness that we discover the true essence of our being.